Do not dream of possession of what you do not have. Rather, reflect on the greatest blessings and what you do have, and on their account, remind yourself how much they would have been missed if they were not there. But at the same time, you must be careful not to let your pleasure in them habituate you to dependency, to avoid distress if they are sometimes absent. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I think what is important here is that you shouldn't constantly spend your time thinking about owning something else, about the next big thing. I want this video game, I want this job, I want this next thing, you know? If you spend all of your time dreaming about that, when will you ever have the time to appreciate what you have right now, in this very moment? At the same time though, there is a balance. You can't spend all of your time valuing and putting immense amount of value in your possessions to the point where you're dependent upon them. When a man is dependent upon things as temporary as objects and possessions, then the minute that they are removed, since they are temporary, a void will be there in his heart, right? If I grow super attached to a piece of jewelry, a piece of clothing that I own, that I love, then the minute that that piece of jewelry is lost or that piece of clothing tears, it tears a heart in my own soul, because I love that thing so much. That was a part of my daily ritual to admire that thing that I owned, when in reality all it ever was just a thing. So there's a balance. Appreciate the things that you currently own, but do not be dependent upon them. Remind yourself of how much you may miss that item should it leave your care, but do not feel torn if it does, because it's temporary and it was already in its nature to leave you. Everything you own will leave you, and one day you will leave yourself. So appreciate what you have, but don't depend on it.